So Playboi Carti has become a huge influence these past few years, influencing a lot of the artists popping right now and creating a label that has become arguably the most successful label in hip-hop right now, that being Opium. And this label does consist of 5 members, and obviously while a few of the artists signed to the label are loved by fans, others not so much. And recently I actually have been seeing a trend of other YouTubers make videos like most loved versus hated YouTubers, face reveals, Adin Ross guests, but I was like, yo, why not look at the most loved versus hated Opium members? And now, first of all, looking at the most loved artists signed to Opium, bro, we have to include Ken Carson in there, bro. Now, Ken Carson is obviously the first artist signed to Opium, being signed back in 2020 and blowing up around the same time as other artists like Yee and Sofego. But what separates Ken from all of these artists is that he was always surrounded by big people in the industry and had family ties to big guys in the industry like Southside and Team 88, which obviously eventually led Ken to obviously, you know, meeting Carti, being backstage during his Lit era, which, yo, looking back on that is actually kind of insane. And also seeing Ken's growth in general is also insane as well. And now Ken would first gain popularity dropping Yo, which is to this day his most popular song still, and he'd also drop Teen X and Teen X Relapse around this time. And this is also around the same time that Ken would officially sign to Opium, and he would also be seen with like Carti a lot during the Whole Lotta Red V2 era. But that next year in 2021, Ken would drop Project X, and this is the time period where everyone really started to notice Ken Carson. I remember at this time during summer 2021, songs like Rock and Roll blowing up, bro. It was definitely a very, very great era. And also he actually would open for Carti at his King Vamp tour, which obviously did give him some buzz as well. But that next year he would drop his album X, which is definitely underrated, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all say, bro, that fucking album has bangers like Delinquent, Nobody, Please Don't Blow My High, absolute classics, brother. But in 2023, Ken would prove to everyone why he's the best to come out of that 2021 underground class, dropping A Great Chaos. Now, he low-key dropped it at the perfect time because everyone was waiting on Carti's album, and he was the missing piece that the, like, you know, Carti fans needed, bro. Like, he filled the, like, void, bro, and the album was an absolute success, and it's still up there with the top 3 Opium albums, No Styles and Whole Lotta Red. And he's been going crazy since then. Like, bro, how can you, like, not love Ken, bro? He's a wholesome dude. He don't really got an ego. He barely lies about dropping music, bro, which, yo, take notes, Carti. For example, he is about to drop his new album More Chaos on April 11th, and is probably gonna actually drop on this date because Ken actually feeds his fans music and probably has the most strongest fan base out of all of the artists signed to Opium aside from Carti. Even if you like look at his interviews, bro, fans appreciate his genuine personality, and he's just overall a chill dude who makes good music. And recently I'm seeing some people switch up on Ken, saying that, like, you know, Ken has to like change his sound, but yo, I'm telling you, as soon as More Chaos drops, bro, fans are gonna be thinking otherwise. For now, Ken is the face of Opium with Carti not dropping. And yo, our second Love Opium member, who is obviously the other half of the Opium twins aside from Ken, is Lone. Now, the Top Floor Boss is the second Opium member, and Lone has always been loved by fans, even though his music doesn't hit the same as it like once did back in 2020 to like 2022. Fans are gonna always appreciate that insane run that he did have back then. And now Lone would actually first gain popularity dropping Bane back in 2019, which is actually insane because he actually, you know, did preview it on Instagram Live to like 2 viewers, which it's actually insane seeing how much this song did end up growing after. And in 2020, he would make buzz in the underground, working alongside producers like Nezus and Clayco, drop Broken Hearts, and also a song off Broken Hearts would catch Carti's attention, that being Oh Yeah, which obviously led Lone to, long story short, be signed to like Carti, bro. Yeah, it's honestly that fucking easy, bro, and that goes for all y'all artists out there. You just gotta put yourself out there, and you never know, bro, y'all can potentially get the biggest deal of your life, which was clearly the case for Lone. And after being signed, Lone would drop a bunch of SoundCloud tapes, a few singles, and fans definitely messed with this sound because it was unique at the time, and fans were itching for his new album No Styles. And No Styles did obviously end up dropping eventually, and as soon as it did fucking drop, bro, fans were shocked at how insane it was, and it for real seemed like Lone could be the next Carti, bro. And yeah, obviously since then, the past 2 projects that Lone has dropped, like If Looks Could Kill and Love Lasts Forever, obviously haven't been the best, and obviously Lone has gotten into some controversies, some crazy ones to say the least. But yo, fans are able to look past that, and Lone's hardcore fan base will defend him like anything, bro. Like, yo, fans still say Lone is better than Ken. Is that the case? No, but Opium fans still regardless love Lone. Overall, the run that Lone had back in 2020 to 2022 is still appreciated heavily, and fans are still hyped for his new music, so it's safe to say that Lone is loved by the Opium community. And last but not least, a Opium member who unfortunately doesn't get the love that he actually does deserve, and it's sad because this artist is the only one on this list that doesn't have any allegations or controversies, and that is Homicide Michi. Now, Michi has been tapped in with Carti for a hot minute, obviously being a part of the duo Homicide Gang. Now, Homicide Gang was signed to Carti in 2021 during the King Vamp tour, and in 2022, Homicide Gang as a duo would be at their peak, dropping Homicide Lifestyle, and they honestly would be highly respected at the time. But early 2023, Homicide Gang would drop out of Lone's No Stylist tour that obviously Homicide Gang was opening for, and Homicide Bino would be accused of the worst possible allegations, being accused of bringing minors backstage and linking with minors, bro. That's actually fucked up, and he's never actually cleared up these allegations, and it's been almost 2 years, and fans are still on his ass in his comments and just in general, and he got accused of these allegations many times. Yeah, it's not a good look. And Homicide Gang has continued to drop music like Snot or Not or Fifth Amendment or I5U5 We5, and besides the allegations, the Homicide Gang fans aren't fucking with a lot of their newer songs because a lot of their newer songs have 80% Bino and 20% Michi, and obviously the fans prefer Michi as the artist. I fucking prefer Michi as a artist, bro. Come on now. And Michi is to this day the only member with no allegations, and bro, he's just a chill dude, bro. He is not involved in any controversies or any drama besides the whole summer situation. But yeah, man, going back to the title of the video, most hated, we obviously got Bino. Most loved, we obviously got Michi, and I feel like Homicide Gang in general aren't talked about ever because they're obviously overshadowed by Ken and Lone. But as we enter the most hated Opium members section, man, obviously Bino, as I did say, but there's only one member left in the most hated section, and that is none other than Playboi Carti. Now on to the Opium CEO. Y'all are probably wondering, how is the creator of this label the most hated member? It is for a number of reasons. Now, Carti would obviously first create this label back in 2019 and would barely even promote or market the album, which is kind of crazy how successful it is right now. And he would obviously drop the first Opium album in 2020, that being Whole Lotta Red, and then basically go MIA these next few years with no project, which is the main reason why Carti is super hated right now. And he would announce a number of projects like Narcissus, Music, iMusic, all of which haven't dropped, and fans still despise him nowadays because these past almost 5 years Carti hasn't dropped a project. And I'd say peak Carti hate was at the end of December last year when he failed to drop in the year that he marketed that he was gonna drop the album all last year, and fans were mass on following him, sending him Uber Eats. And what makes it even worse is that 2024 music has now turned into 2025 music. So we are in the exact same situation that we actually were last year, man. So we honestly don't have any time frame this year of when the album might drop. It is just 2025 music, bro. And if Carti doesn't drop the album at all this year, I could only imagine what the backlash and the reaction of fans are gonna obviously be. Honestly, crazy how one of the most hated members on this list is the creator of this label in the first place, bro. It's actually kind of freaking crazy. But yeah, man, love y'all, we out.